Battlegrounds. Big genre on Roblox. You know, it's a thing that a lot of people play. And, you know, a lot of people enjoy them. Which is why it annoys me greatly when I have to deal with a player who is on a console. Oh my god. I never want to deal with them. Now, why is this? Why is it wrong to play on a console in a Battlegrounds game? Well, if you had a brain and actually played Battlegrounds games, you would know why, but, you know, for those that actually haven't, and maybe just don't have a brain, I'll tell you. It's because they get given a lock-on feature. Which, okay, think about this. You're playing Fortnite or something, and on keyboard and mouse, you're able to aim perfectly. Yeah? You have like full control of where you're aiming, and it's separate from your movement and everything, and it's perfectly fine. Consoles don't get that privilege. They don't have the perfect aim of a mouse, unless they have gyro, but we're not talking about that. So, they have this thing called aim assist. Now, Battlegrounds games have their own form of aim assist, and that's called, well, lock-on. And how lock-on works is it forces you to look at who you're fighting. Now this may sound fair enough, except from that in Battlegrounds games, it completely fucks up and ruins the game for everyone else. So, I'm fighting someone with lock-on, let's say. And, you know, if they're blocking and I hit them from behind, I'll be able to hit them, right? So I'll just forward dash around them and hit them from the back. That would work, right? And you know, in some cases it might. Not if they have lock on, because guess what? They are going to perfectly track me the second I try that. But if they did the same thing to me, they could perfectly go around me, because guess what? They're guaranteed to look at me. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. Everyone enjoys it. I totally never met someone that does not like log on, because everyone loves it. It's a fun mechanic. I love dealing with it. Oh my god, it's so fun. It's so fun. Did you know console players get to pick what servers they play in? Yeah, they get to choose if they play with other console players or with, you know, everyone else. Now, that may sound fine until you consider PC players don't get this privilege. Now, for years in games that aren't Roblox, and even Roblox, crossplay was never a thing. Do you know why? Because if you have crossplay, you have the PC players, say in a first-person shooter again, because they're the easiest example to talk about, they would have an advantage, just outright. Because no matter what, aim assist is not as good as a keyboard and mouse. Now, if we apply that to lock-on, it's the inverse, where PC players don't get such a bullshit ability, so now they're the ones on the back foot. But they don't get a choice, but the console players do. Now obviously PC players could just plug in a controller, but, you know, sometimes that just doesn't work properly, and also, why would you degrade yourself to their level? So, hey, what am I suggesting? What can I be suggesting that they do? Could I be suggesting that Roblox adds some form of segregation to keep us away from the console players? Well, I'm not saying it outright. Actually, I am. Please just make it so... Battleground game devs. Please, if you're making a Battlegrounds game, just filter console players into their own servers no matter what. If they complain like, oh, I can't play with my friend, I'm gonna be honest. Who cares? Just play on like your shitty laptop or something. Like, it's a Roblox game. If you can't run a Roblox game, that's probably because the Battleground slop game you're playing has too much VFX. And instead of making good animations and good gameplay, they were like, okay, let's overload this with VFX bullshit, which most of them do. I was gonna make a separate video about that, and I haven't made it yet. If I make that, I'll link it here or something. Yeah. But lock-on is just not fun, man. It's just like, it's such an overbearing feature to the point where it just ruins the experience for most people. The amount of times I've heard people complain about lock-on the second it happens. It's just like, I get it. It's horrible to play against. It's genuinely terrible. And, you know, okay, I've been shitting on lock-on this entire time. I've talked to console players. I know people that play on console, and I know it. Like, they kind of do need it, but then they also don't. It's not fully necessary, but it helps with the holes. And, well, with the way most developers implement it, they implement it lazily, so it ends up being OP. Maybe there are ways to make it weaker. I mean, hey, if you're aware of what ABA had for years, ABA had a lock-on issue where some guy would just plug in a controller, play on his keyboard and mouse, and he would have perfect lock-on, which is OP as shit and opens up combo routes. That is kind of the issue all of these Battlegrounds games are having, except from that most of these lock-on players are actually on console. Now, this ABA issue is old, and I don't think I'll be able to have any footage of it. But just know it was a thing that happened in ABA, and it was dumb back then and no one liked it. But what could these Battleground games do to fix it other than, like, actually just keep them in their own servers? Like, I don't think they should remove lock-on, because that's a bit too much. Like, they kind of do need it. It's, again, it's like if I removed aim assist from an FPS game on console. Like, if they have gyro aim, and to bring it up again, like, gyro aim technically is as good as keyboard and mouse if you really think about it, but I can't be bothered with gyro aim, too much to think about. But lock-on is fine or whatever. Yeah, maybe the real issue is the players themselves. Because, I'm gonna be honest, every time I see someone with lock-on, it's either Little Timmy, who is new to the game and is on a new slot account, broken brain, or they're Mega Uber Sweat, who has been playing the game for way too long with about 5,000 kills, let's say, on average per game, which, you know, depending on the Battlegrounds game, is either incredibly high or pathetically low, TSB. But, you know, those are the two kind of people that use lock-on, and oh my god, I can tell you. Is this video just an incoherent rant about lock-on and why I hate it, and why I hate console players, and I hate poor people? I didn't say that did say that last bit. That last bit, true, by the way. Do hate poor people. Just have money. Seriously though. Like, I mean, lock-on is the issue, but it isn't the issue, but it is the issue. It's kind of that's the entire point of this video. It's poorly implemented in most cases, and the fact that console players actually have the choice of who they play with is more annoying than the fact that PC players don't. So what I'm saying is that maybe if you play on console, have less friends, I guess, so we don't see you as much. I don't know. There is no fix to this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And also, watch my other videos. I'll make a Battlegrounds video eventually. My chair is turning as I'm speaking, but my eyes are closed, so I can't actually tell which way I'm facing. Whatever. Like and subscribe, whatever. What did I say? I don't remember, I don't care. Bye, whatever. End of video!